How's it going, everybody? We're back with another Marvel Mystic Mayhem video, and today we're going to be diving into the Bifrost Brawl game mode. This is a 14-day event. I think it's going to be rotating with the Mystic Mayhem, which is the other PvP mode. It's interesting. We're already 3 days in. I didn't want to speak on it day 1 or day 2 because I felt a little bit overwhelmed, as I think a lot of people were based on the questions I was getting on stream. But we got a little bit of a better handle on it now. So let's talk about the rewards for this game mode first, because I don't think you need to be stressed out about it. Again, we're 3 days in on the 14-day event. You only really need to get 30 of these knockouts to get all these great rewards, and then for your ranking, as soon as you get to 2K, you're going to complete these milestone rewards as well. I'm not sure if this is a dog-eat-dog sort of thing, because the fact that you can claim it right away means I can get it to 2,000, take my entire defense off, and just let people eat my elo. We could organize that. We could. There's no leaderboard on this event right now. I assume in the future there'll be leaderboards on this, because otherwise why would we want to be so competitive and get sweaty over it, right? But these rewards are fantastic. So these dream cores, we need to enhance talents. This is your character's abilities to go from level 6 to level 7. You need these. And then we have the legendary Merlin stones. We need these to evolve heroes to 5 stars. So that 7% increase in stats for every star level increase is going to scale really, really well. So those are our 2 rewards. Let's talk about lineup, because I've been asked so many times from players what is the best Bifrost Brawl defense to put up? Because that's kind of how you can hold on to your ranking. Well, to do that, I just went and checked my own battle records. This is the team I had thrown up: Emma, Juggernaut, and Thor. You see, I lost to a mirror, but instead of Thor, it has Scarlet Witch. And that's a really interesting idea here, because I think a big problem with having 2 melee characters is that they get stuck, they don't do enough damage, they don't kind of reach over tanks, especially if there's an armor, and they get blown up. So I don't think I'm going to be running 2 melee anymore. We're going to change that here with you guys today. I got through a lot of these just by the skin of my teeth, evenly matched, evenly leveled, which is great. We had Juggernaut with 2 healers. Thor ended up pounding through it, which is awesome. You see here Doth Nihilus, he came in, he actually tried before with Emma, Iron Man, and Juggernaut, and he ended up using a even smaller armor and crushed my Captain America Thor team on a pretty big punch up, which is very good. Shout out to Doth Nihilus. And he said armor was crazy. The taunt from armor was just game changing. So we got a lot of other wins, but here we're kind of doing punch downs. We did beat an armor Thor Storm team here, so no sustain might have been the downfall here. We beat the follow-up team, even though there was follow-up rules. And then it's kind of, while I was doing the first day and a half, we were just doing giant punch-ups. Punch downs. But check this out. Right now, you can rewind your character. So here's what happened. I was rewinding my Emma and my Juggernaut while I was working on the Nightfall mode, playing around with the other characters. And when you rewind the characters, they get rewound in this mode. So my opponent saw, hey, this guy has level 1 characters. Let's go beat him up. And that's exactly what happened. So whatever characters you're going to put on defense in the Bifrost Brawl mode, do not rewind them at all. Make sure they always have their artifacts, have all their stuff up. Otherwise, you can get absolutely wrecked. Then you're going to have this sort of battlefield effect you get to put on. I forget how we can change it. Well, I forget the prompt to change it. It must be in the line edit, right? Top left? Top left. All right, so you can kind of pick which prompt you want your team to be benefiting from. So Ultimate Power gains 150 ultimate energy after each ultimate move. After using a dash skill or dash ultimate move, physical damage increases. Gains 1 mana after each follow-up attack. Basic attack damage increases by 100%, and attack speed increases by 50. This would actually be pretty good for Thor. And finally, for each debuff on a character, they take 60% more damage. If you're going to use Doctor Strange and Emma, I think Better Jinx is actually really, really good. I think it's really good. So I'm actually probably going to switch over to that. The ultimate energy wasn't doing much for me because, honestly, in these matches, when someone reaches their ultimate, that's kind of it. Whoever reaches their ultimate first will erase the other person who just didn't get to their ultimate in time, and it's over. It's over by then. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off the 2 melees. I'm going to drop Thor, and I think I'm going to grab Scarlet Witch. Actually, we're going to grab Iron Man, because I do have Iron Man built up a little bit higher. Really enjoy my Iron Man. I'm going to keep him away from the Juggernaut and the Emma. I'll probably put Juggernaut right in the middle here. And this will feel a little bit better. I would actually, honestly, I would use Armor over Juggernaut, at least for now, because Armor does have that AoE taunt and that stun, and that's what Doth Nihilus was saying absolutely wrecked my team. So I think Armor actually does take the cake for now. When Juggernaut hits level 61, though, he's going to get a talent that's going to put a taunt on him whenever he does his 3-cost power-up slam attack that he does, right? So I do think Juggernaut is outscaling. So my tier list from earlier, we're definitely getting some countervailing points as these characters are leveling up. But I think this is a pretty decent team. I would actually, let's go ahead and let's take Emma off, and I'll throw Doctor Strange on just for the extra synergy with Iron Man here. And we'll switch up some highlights. And I'll make sure that I leave my Doctor Strange like this, at least until this event is over. Yeah, energy generation is going to be awesome on him. Make sure he's got that so he gets that ultimate super quick. We'll go artifacts. Again, pretty sure I got the energy generation on him. We'll take that one off of Emma again. I'll put the different one on Emma later if I need to. And we got the damage reduction for when he ults, so that should help us a little bit as well. Juggernaut's got both life and armor, which we like. And then finally, Iron Man has crit rate and crit damage. I'm fine with that. All right. So that's going to be my defense for now based on what I've seen, but I don't think there is a perfect defense. What I will say is that these rules, they line up much better with, say, a follow-up team. So like a Spider-Man team is actually really good here, which is funny because I was climbing on Spider-Man earlier. But a Spider-Man team with Psylocke is pretty bananas here. I might try that tomorrow. Or rather, I might try it Monday when I'm no longer on family time, right? But for now, we'll do better Jinx. And I'll be very interested to know what you guys use on defense and what you are finding super powerful and helping you out more than anything else. And so far, I'm into the game mode, okay? All right, listen, I've been very positive in the game. I've been pretty much glazing the game because I am enjoying it, and I will continue to enjoy it because it's awesome. The PvP is incredible. So far, the PvP leaves a lot to be desired, but that's not enough for me to be like, oh, it's trash. It's not trash, but it leaves a lot to be desired, and I think that there's actually the groundwork being laid to have a really special sort of PvP, which we can talk about as we do our matches. But let's go ahead. We're going to attack the highest person, because of course we will. There is an armor, so I'll make sure I don't take in 2 melee characters here, and this is kind of what I want to talk about. When I see what the... So I'm committed to the fight. I've used one of my 5 attacks. That's in the makings now, right? I can go ahead and check what this is going to be. Basic attack damage increased by 100%, and attack speed increased by 50. They have an armor, they have a Doctor Strange, oh god, okay, they have an Iron Man, an armor, and a Doctor Strange, and I have this team here. So, what I would love to do is I would love to do something like Juggernaut down here, and, I mean, I almost want to just mirror them, but then I'm not going to have a taunt, and they will have a taunt, and Iron Man's going to kill somebody. And that's where I kind of like, I fall apart on the game, to be honest with you. So, here's what I'll do. I'll play into it maybe. Maybe I'll go extra damage dealers. Maybe I'll go Iron Man with like Thor and Captain America. And I'll put them here. So another reason I'm kind of a little bit down, so I don't like grouping them around this Iron Man here, but I kind of feel the need to. Who are you going to attack? You didn't really... All right, you're going for the Iron Man now. You're going for the Iron Man as well? Okay. Hopefully we can just instigate that Iron Man before she does her taunt. But here's why I don't really like the AI, and maybe I'm doing something stupid here. Let me know in the comments if this is stupid. By putting Iron Man here, if he gets his buff ability, turn 1, he's going to throw it on himself like a goober, and then he's going to immediately run out of it. He's not going to hit the guys up here. It's not going to make use of that highlight where he gets the energy. It's just going to be bad, right? And the AI can play it so poorly. You could have Emma do her... mind control on a character and you instantly win the match. You could have Doctor Strange use his heal and instantly lose the match. So a taunt just happened, right? And look, I'm getting demolished. Look at that stun from armor. I might have to put armor on just because. Captain America is a nice little counter, I guess. We got this Doctor Strange dead. Iron Man is close, but my Iron Man is just completely ignoring who we want him to attack, and so do you see what I'm saying? Like, I hate the PvP in this game because you have absolutely no control whatsoever about what's happening. I think if they want PvP to be, well, okay, I can't speak for everybody. I can't. I think this is the type of game mode that a lot of other games have. To me, it's trash. It's trash that my Captain America threw his shield at Doctor Strange instead of at Iron Man, because they were just tanking my Iron Man down right away. They took my Thor down. Like but there's building blocks here. I think those building blocks is something really special. I think instead of having, and yeah, the basic attacks didn't give me the edge there is crazy though. Okay. I'm taking you off, and I'm just gonna mirror match this sorta, but with my Captain America instead. Okay. I think that there's building blocks here that can be super interesting. The fact that Captain America just threw his goddamn force taunt at armor is gonna tilt the crap out of me. My Iron Man is super dead. He's not even using his attacks on the armor now. Oh, okay, the heal. All right, we're gonna be good. We're gonna overpower this maybe. The building blocks are here for something special. That's what I want to say, okay? There's cool building blocks here. Actually, we may still be dead. Iron Man's got his power attack. We'll be all right. The building blocks are here, once again, because I think that they could do something different here, where once the game is more established and people have more characters built up and we're going we're in motion then, I think instead of having one boring platform, you could then have 3 platforms, kind of like there is on the Nightfall Dragon Armor boss. But I also don't think the platforms should be bare like the one we see here. Instead of it being bare like the one we see here, I would love it to be an obstacle designer. Like in some of our missions, how we have rock walls that can be destroyed and we have tentacles that'll like slam and stun you. I think you should get a point allowance. And with your point allowance, I'm going to try and do a punch up here. And with your point allowance, you're able to set up an obstacles using a certain amount of those points. And then your fights happen. There's 3 different stages. So 9 characters total on each side. Or even, you take your 3 characters, make it like a Pokemon battle almost, where the 3 characters you use, you can swap out in between things based on a prompt. There's a lot that could go on here. I think this is an incomplete form of PvP, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Look at that goddamn Iron Man ability. Come on, man. And Iron Man is mind controlled right now. He's killing my Doctor Strange. And now my Doctor Strange is getting wrecked. Oh, God. Okay, there's a good heal at least. I need Iron Man to use any sort of ability here. You got your empowered. You got your empowered, brother. Brother, you got your empowered attack. Do your empowered attack. What are you doing? Oh, my God. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating watching the characters just eat ass in a bad way. Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. All right, our crash out is complete. Let's go back into Mike Fried. I don't care if I lose. I got most of the rewards. I just hit 2K by the time the 14 days is up. Let's see if this sort of comp changes things. Let's see if armor really is just too damn powerful for this. Let's grab our armor. I want her to be tanking everybody here. I'll even throw Doctor Strange down here. There's a mind control. Wait, is this not the same guy I just faced? No, it is. Okay. No, we're not using Doctor Strange. I'm gonna use Scarlet Witch here. We'll use Scarlet Witch. We'll use Iron Man. All right, let's see. Come on, armor. She starts with her taunt. It's crazy. So this Captain America plays his thing way better. That's great. But now look at the stun. If we get even one ability off. All right, so did Thor just die? I use my own ability. See, I'm telling you, that Emma ability can be game-changing. All right, Iron Man, I need you to pop off, dude. You got an ult? You got something? You're just gonna stand there and die? You killed the Emma, but you didn't make sure it splashed damage onto everybody. Crazy, bro. You're crazy, dude. All right, that was much better. It was much better. It was still stupid as shit, bro. Okay, crash out. Back on. Hold on. Calm down. I would much rather them give the enemy characters like 50% more stats, but let us be in control. I really would. The way it is just, it's so bonkers to me, man. It's so bonkers. I'm gonna try something even different now. I'm gonna go in with the same comp, but I'm gonna put armor way the hell down here, and I'll put Emma up here. And if she starts with taunt, it's gonna be pretty hilarious. We are punching up. There's the taunt. He throws that down. We're going after the Emma. Scarlet Witch is gonna kill this Emma, maybe. Or we're gonna completely waste all of our abilities. We're wasting all of our abilities. That's bonkers. We did our book attack, okay. Oh, that's a big hit. Oh, not big enough, though. Does armor got another stun? We won. Okay, armor's cracked. Armor's cracked in this game mode for sure. I'm done crashing out. We're just gonna accept that we need to keep armor leveled up. And until Juggernaut gets his taunt, like, he's out. Gone. Dunzo. I don't know, guys. I'm super confused with Bifrost Brawl. I just never played idle games before, man. I'm not into the idle experience. I want to be in control. I want that strategic depth. I want that skill expression. I guess the skill expression comes beforehand. It comes when you're setting your team up and the artifacts and the highlights and the positioning you put them in. Obviously, the synergies you put them with. But I just threw all that shit to the wind there, and I said, give me a taunt, give me some damage dealers, and away we go. And Iron Man was garbage. Iron Man's got to go. I'll get rid of Iron Man for... I don't even know. Maybe like a Storm? I don't know. Iron Man's got to go. He is not using his abilities well. Oh my god. All right, let's end this video off with something, I guess fun. We're going to do a little gambling. Not on keys, but on something I thought was interesting. Something I wanted to share with you guys. Because once you hit like level 53, you could very easily get through the Crimson campaign. Difficulty 5, I think it is. Yeah, difficulty 5. And when you beat Crimson campaign difficulty 5, in your story, it gets updated to have these Crimson caskets that are level 55. And in these caskets, you can actually get these unique artifacts. So these look pretty cool, especially this Cosmic Cube. Grants 40 ultimate energy to the wearer and a random ally after the wearer uses a skill. This would go crazy on Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange with those low costs would just be spamming this. I mean, that'd be pretty crazy. So I'm going to be stupid. I should probably just be farming Treasure Hunt or even Norn Stones at this point and trying to convert them, or just farm gold so I can convert things. But let's go for broke. You know what? I may not do the conversion stuff. I might just keep all my gold, use all those lesson materials on other characters we're going to bring up eventually, and wait till I hit 59. We'll see. There doesn't seem to be a reason to really push leaderboards besides the Nightfall right now. I digress. Wish me luck. This is 7 on the first 2. I didn't get any luck. So wish me luck here. Here we go. I got a new purple one at least. Increase the wearer's attack by 12% and defense. Increase by 12% when their HP is below 50. Crit rate, crit damage. I mean, that could be pretty good on Thor, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my content, crashing out is par for the course. I am not a good loser, but I like to laugh at myself afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed that at the very least. If you got some hot tips to share with everybody for the Bifrost Brawl, please go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. I'm at a loss still. Like, it just seems like taunts and just single target burst damage just to kill somebody before they get to reach their ultimate is really all you got to do. I might even put energy generation on Scarlet Witch. So then when she gets to her ultimate, she's just annihilating people and she'll get there faster. That might be the way to go. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Later, guys.